This is the design guide for the Interstitial 850 by 850 ad unit. So this is designed to be an interstitial ad. It can also be a prestitial. Really the functionality that you want to employ is you need to create an HTML page on your end that's going to load immediately prior to whatever page you would like the advertiser to go to after they view the ad. So if it's your home page, you're going to set up just a white blank HTML page with the ad position running on there. Or if it's something that's going to happen prior to loading, for instance, your entertainment section, you simply load an HTML page that's going to live immediately prior to that section and immediately after whatever section they're going to click to that area from. So from that standpoint, let's take a look at the ad itself. If we preview it, you'll notice there's a skip ad feature here at the top. And it's a very large palette. It's an 850 by 850 palette. You can have 1 or up to 6 rotating images here. In this instance, there's 3 images. The third one is just a flat image that would link to the advertiser's website. Each, again, if you use just one image, it's going to have one URL link. If you have 3, you can have all 3 the same, or just have individual links for each one. And if the user clicks the skip the ad link, it's going to take them on to whatever section of your website would normally appear, and that's a nice feature. They can click that, and it's pretty standard for interstitial ads. So let's go in and actually look at the editing features here within the ad itself. This is set up to be similar to our Flex templates, where you can have multiple images, multiple taglines, or just use images without animated text. So you'll notice while there is options to put in text in each of the actual sections, by default there is no text in there, and for this particular sample we've added text into the images themselves. So you'll notice here you can have a first image, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and final skip ad image. So the actual skip ad piece here in the upper right hand corner is an image, and you can use our default image, which is already in there, or upload an image of your own if you wanted to look that skip area to look different. You'll see here it's a 300 by 75 pixel image, and that corresponds to the hit area. If they click anywhere up here, they're going to skip. If they click anywhere down here, they're linking over to whichever URL you've popped in here in the first place. So that's it. You have the up to 6 images plus the skip image. Moving down to colors, again, these have to deal primarily if you're using the overlay text. You can switch out the color of the overlay text, and as well as finally down at the bottom, the border color. If you want to include a border, you can color it here. Click-through URLs, as I mentioned, you're going to have each individual image is going to have its own click-through URL. These can all be the same or different. And if you look down at the bottom, the final one is for the skip ad URL. What you're going to want to put in here is the actual link and the URL for the page. For instance, if it's the sports section they're going to, you're going to put the URL directly to the sports section, so that if they click skip the ad, it's going to link them directly to the page they would have gone to anyway. And now finally down here to settings, you can set the delay between slides if you're going to have multiple pictures in there. How long do you want each one to stay on screen? Your replay quantity, do you want it to basically go through the images one time and end on the final final image? If so, you just put 1 in here. You could have it go multiple times, or 0 would have it constantly replay. Border thickness, if you're going to have a border, how thick do you want it? Do you want corners on the border? If not, you set it to 0 and it'll just be a square around the border. Do you want to show the border, yes or no? If we put in yes here and then look back at the colors, we have a little gray border there. You'll see if you wanted the border to show here, it is an 850 by 850 ad. So now you see that there's a border surrounding this. We'll open that up a little bit and you can see now that there's a border around the ad. And coming here, fade duration, as this is a nice subtle tweaking tool. So if you the longer you make this, if we make this 3 seconds, you'll notice it's the longer it takes a little bit longer for the images to fade in and out. Again, just depends on your style and how you like this to look. And it's a slower transition while one image fades into the next. Next is how many total sections do you want? If we just wanted one section, we just put 1 here, and then it would really just act like one image sitting here. It's now just going to sit on this first image. Once it fades in, you've got your skip this ad area up here, and that would be it. Or you can have up to 6. Exit link location. Now, would you like it on the top right-hand side of the page like it is now? Or if we put bottom and preview, that's going to shift the skip ad. It's no longer here at the top. And you can't see because my window's here, but basically it's down here below the ad now on the right-hand side. And then finally, these ads will drop a cookie if you want them to, and this will enable you to not have the interstitial pop up every single time someone comes to the ad. This is really nice. So right now by default it is set by putting no here. Do you want to limit the launch to once every X hours per visitor? If you put no, that means every single time someone goes to your home page or wherever you have that HTML located, it's going to pop up. But if we said we only want this to happen once every 24 hours, what'll happen is the first time the user, for instance, goes to that sports page, they'll see the interstitial ad and they'll either look at it, skip it, whatever they want to do, or close it out. The next time they come, if they try to go to the sports page again within 24 hours, it'll actually bypass them by linking them directly to whatever you've put in here as the skip URL. So from a user perspective, it'll feel seamless. They'll just go right to the sports page, but behind the scenes it's actually looking at the ad and redirecting them there. So from that standpoint, you can make sure you have a good customer experience and don't necessarily show that interstitial ad every single time they go to the home page or sports page or wherever you've set up that HTML page to go. As always, we're here to help. If you have any questions for deploying these, setting up the HTML page in the first place, please give us a call at 866-467-2289.